Hello once again, players of good video games. My name is Pell, and this is once again coming from my white room. Now today I'm going to be talking to you guys about DMC Devil May Cry. I rented this game, so I don't have the game case, I'm sorry. That is the game that I will be reviewing for you guys today. Just as always, for new viewers, I will be talking about the ending to this game, not including Virgil's Downfall, which is the DLC for this. I'll be talking about the ending to just the game after the credits of this video, so stay tuned for that if you want to see my thoughts on that. This game was designed by Capcom and Ninja Theory, and they really do keep a lot of the same elements of the previous Devil May Cry games. This is a reboot for anyone who's not aware. We have a brand new Dante and a brand new universe and a brand new plot to go along with it. Now essentially the story starts out with Dante. He's kind of like a slacker. He drinks, he gets laid, he fights demons. He apparently fights demons quite a lot. He knows what he's doing in Limbo, and that is the main setting for most of the levels in this game. Very quickly into the story, Dante is confronted by a hunter demon and an ally named Cat. She kind of helps him out with this whole situation, and that's the tutorial kind of to DMC to Devil May Cry is this first level in this kind of carnival area. The intro sequence to this whole thing is actually pretty cool, especially seeing Dante kind of go from completely nude to just like sliding through his trailer and getting his clothes on. I thought that was kind of cool. And then the different ways that he acquires all of his weapons. As the story progresses, second level you meet Virgil, who you quickly find out is Dante's brother. And they're both Nephilim. They were born of a demon father and an angel mother, and they are the only two that they know of in existence. They are the only ones who can stop this demon lord called Mundus. He is basically trying to take control of the population of humanity, and they have to essentially stop him. That is the main plot of the game. There are 3 or 4 bosses in this game entirely. Most of it is platforming and then button mashing, hack and slash. And with the gameplay, it really does continue the same type of formula as previous Devil May Cry games did. The only one that I've played personally is DMC 4. That's the only one that I've actually played, and I didn't really like it that much. But I remember that the playing style was quite similar to that. But you got all your attacks, and as you increase your combos, the grade that you get for your attacks goes from D, C, B, A, S, double S, and triple S. Triple S is the highest that you can get. And you basically fight your way through that. You have a numerous amount of weapons that you acquire throughout the game. I think you have about 8 by the time that you are complete with the first run through. And going off of run throughs, if you want to get all the trophies or achievements in this game, you have to do 5 playthroughs of this game. You start out on one of the first 3 difficulties, either human, demon hunter I think, or Nephilim. I played on Nephilim because I felt like challenging myself, and I was originally going to try to do all these difficulties. Not going to happen. Nephilim is actually quite challenging. You get to the second one, which is Son of Sparta, and it's just death so fast. I hate it. So I couldn't do it. I'm sure there are people who did, but who like know what they're doing. I can't really do combos that well, so it didn't. That probably would have helped me. But getting back on track. There are also many collectibles throughout the levels in this game. There are lost souls that you can find scattered throughout the level. There are secret doors or keys that open those secret doors. And as you progress, you can find all of those. You can't find everything in your first run through because you need some weapons that you acquire later on in the game to unlock certain ones earlier in the game. And so obviously there is kind of a new game plus type of thing going on with this game. Anything that you acquire, any upgrades that you get, they carry over to any other playthroughs that you want to do. And also if you want to go back and replay a level in a certain difficulty, you can do that with all your weapons acquired, all your abilities still intact, everything like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. In terms of platforming, I thought that it was actually pretty cool. Multiple times you have to swing and connect with either your angel whip or your demon whip, just swinging from point to point to point. I thought that was really well done, and it provided some sort of challenge. You can also use these things in combat too, which I thought was really neat. The music in this game is actually really, really cool. They have an actual band whose name I don't know doing a lot of the music, and a lot of it just fits really well. It gives kind of an intense, fired up way to play the game, and I thought that it worked really well. So yeah, overall, enjoyment-wise, I did enjoy DMC Devil May Cry. I really hope that they make a sequel to it because I think it's a really good franchise and they're moving towards something which would be really interesting to continue. And so yeah, that is my review. I definitely recommend it if you played the other DMC games. Give it a try, even if you're a huge fan of the others. It's a good game, keeps a lot of the same formulas, and I definitely recommend it for you. Yeah. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. I'd appreciate it immensely. And once again, like I said before, I will be talking about the ending to the game very quickly now, so stay tuned for that. As always, my good people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on gaming. And if you are still watching, you are here to see me talk about the ending to DMC Devil May Cry. Going really quick, summary: Dante and Virgil, they take out all these people, take out the factory that the soda is made in, they take out the factory, or they take out the broadcasting place, they take out, and then they take out Mundus and his unborn child. One thing about that pissed me off so much, because originally I think Virgil, oh, he's this good guy and everything. No, I saw it coming when he was looking through his scope and going over here, but it's like, you dick. And he kind of set off this whole chain of events. I would have really liked to see how the game would have played out if Mundus had not lost his unborn child, and seeing that Dante and Virgil were people who he could somewhat trust. But yeah, they take out Mundus, which was a battle that took me a little while to really get the hang of, which was unfortunate. And then we get to the ending. We see that Virgil wants to basically replace Mundus. He wants to take over humanity. He wants to kind of rule in Mundus' place, pretty much. And then Dante saying he's basically lived among the humans. He knows that, no, you can't really do this. This is exactly the opposite of what we were fighting for. Cat, who he just kind of thinks of as a human, and we've seen this throughout the whole thing, where he's willing to sacrifice her to meet his own needs. And so yeah, we kind of saw a little foreshadowing of this confrontation on the horizon, especially when there's one level left after you defeat your main enemy. That's it kind of gets that set in motion. So the final battle versus Virgil was a bitch for me, because for some reason it took me, like, I would get him down to the part where he would clone himself, and then I couldn't get at him, and then I figured out I had to use double trigger. But yeah, that's quite frustrating. So the after the final battle scene, where you got Dante just in full devil trigger, just full demon pretty much, and slowly sinking his sword deeper into Virgil, and he has Cat stop him. So that leaves Virgil. Virgil leaves, and that kind of sets up a possible sequel where Virgil is the main enemy and Dante has to go and take him out. Yeah, overall I actually really enjoyed the ending. I saw a little bit of it coming, but I also enjoyed it for what it was. I thought it's interesting that the world of Limbo and the human world are now combined. I think that'll set up a really interesting premise for the possible sequel. So, that is my review and thoughts on the ending to DMC Devil May Cry. As always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. I'd appreciate it immensely. Leave comments down below on what you thought of DMC Devil May Cry. Did you like it, not like it, and tell me why. So, as always, my good people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on gaming.